Mm-hmm. Yo, about 5 times I tried to do that video, yeah. Cause straight talk. You don't see it. Can't edit yet. But anyway, share, like, and subscribe. Cause man soon start editing and man soon start put the other little video in the corner, your son, and talk about them too. But you don't know, I'm more blessed. But make we address Vybes Kartel again. You see it. Because the reason why why them say Vybes Kartel is in prison, that's not the reason why Vybes Kartel is in prison. Vybes Kartel is not in prison for the murder of um, Lizard. Seen? Alright, we all put it on a level. We all put it into perspective now. Vybes Kartel, then, as Vybes Kartel, value too much to Jamaica, seen at the time, for putting him in prison for Lizard, with the evidence that they used. You understand what I say? Society make more money off of Vybes Kartel, profit better, more better, you understand, than if you just put him on. There's more behind the reason than just that. You get what I say? I'm not saying I'm not responsible or I'm responsible for anything. You get me? I just say, in my opinion, yeah, you see the trial, a matter of fact, the evidence tamper with, yeah, which is admitted. Seeing whole heap of hole in the story them and thing like that. It's not just any normal trial, no. It's a murder trial. In a Jamaica judicial process, if you tell one lie, it postpone the whole, it cancel out everything, every truth where everybody tell before. You understand what I say? It cancel all of everything you get with. The murderer get with. That's how it's supposed to go. One lie. You understand what I say? Alright. Evidence tampering is a lie and thing like that as well. So you saw me go with the phone thing. You understand why them use the phone when in a police custody? It's evidence tampering. Straight up. You understand what I say? Alright. Them battle around it and whatever, like just like what the police them do in America when them pull you over, them say, we pull you over for speeding. We smell weed. You understand? I that them do because they want to get in your car and get in your business and get in your face. You get what I say? So it's the same strategy the justice system use with Vybes Kartel. Claiming say, yes, somebody used the phone while it in a custody, but Vice not upon it and sitting another upon it same way and whatever. You get me? I say, we are look past that law that we originally signed and do our thing anyway. You get what I say? But it all started with Zeeks. See, I take you way back now. See, now the late 90s, Zeeks used to have him style them on the street side. I think a Yearwood Street, that street the name, where the man them used to sell weed off of the stall, openly. See, a policeman come around them, I don't know which part of Jamaica and be there before, and then pick up a stall with the man and carry him, go arrest him. Somebody call Zeeks. Zeeks run go out there, take about the man from the police, they arrest the man, take about the weed, and give out the man, set up the thing. Rumor have it says Zeeks backs the police and thing like that. Anyway, society never like that. Me wouldn't like it neither. That wasn't a militant move. That was abuse of power. You understand what I say? Because I'm going to explain a little more. You're going to see a little more the level of power if you never experience it with Zeeks. So society said them never like that and them come back for Zeeks and arrest Zeeks. See it? Carry Zeeks, go lock up Zeeks. See it? The whole of downtown Kingston riot. Gather together and riot. Both JLP and PNP, Dodos and Matches Lane, everybody come together and with big things. Police, Jeep, burn up, police get hurt, I think, and whatever, I'm not sure. Seeing? Alright. Them release Zeeks. Seeing? But that wasn't it. You get what I say? Because then now it showed the level of influence where Zeeks have. You understand? It showed the level of responsibility where Zeeks have and what entranced him to step over the policeman head and do what him do. Zeke should have easily well get back everything without any form of embarrassment to himself or to the country. No disrespect. See? Anyway, them release Zeeks and thing, I don't know what going on after, but you know the revenge there, the revenge factor. It's not just a revenge factor, but it set a dangerous precedent. You understand? Again, at the Queen City, Kingston, seeing with our army them and everything like that. Everything with bad man are supposed to be done diplomatically under the quiet. Unless you're ready to start a rebel war or some farm or something like that. You get what I say? Yeah, the way I do it, they are see quite good success, very successful operation you have a go on there. So. See? Anyway, them show them power and them skills and do what them have to do, and society decides to them want to take revenge. So shortly after that, well, me even gonna mention the man that were coming on the picture from abroad, the foreigner will come start assist Jamaica police. You get what I say? Then we as Zeeks get charged for murder and with a sexual violation, the name again. I don't remember already. Sodomy. That yeah. Sodomy. So them carry charge Zeeks and we from the short now the evidence was that according to the witness ring the victim's phone. Zeeks answered, yeah, and basically say a me named Zeeks, say he is Zeeks who answered the phone, yeah. He's got his penis down the man's throat, and he's gonna kill the man in a minute. Yeah, me Zeeks, I gotta do that. I mean, that's like there was no imagination into the police's allegation. God, that a police allegation, you know. A police just cook up that, you know. The witness I can imagine I come up with more than that. But them know how well they've got Zeeks, the power them have behind, the influence them have behind. Them know there is no getting away type of thing. You understand what I say? Fast forward to Vybes Kartel, the same role play. I'll show you the correspondence between the two of them, the familiarity are what associate with Zeeks and Vybes Kartel. See? So when them see Zeeks power now and them the reason why them decide to do what them do to Zeeks was that them decide to eliminate the Dan culture out of Kingston and Jamaica all to complete. You get what I said? This was the antidote for all of them money. See? So them do that, destroy Zeeks' character, same gear, throw him in a prison for murder and things like that. And under them sort of evidence, that was a key piece of evidence that convicted Zeeks. Because and them claims they find him DNA in the dead man show. Now you can talk to a man and your DNA and a spittle fly, whatever, however, and them say your DNA that, you know, because them never tell you the quantity or the amount or you understand what I say where them find. Them never ever yet tell them just say them find your DNA. Me said could that be like just a minute spit to fly out of my mouth now where nobody can see. Yeah? That's DNA as well, where them use as evidence against people. Go and research it. You get what I say? Alright now. Fast forward now to Vybes Kartel. No, Dodos. You see what happened to Dodos and how Dodos thing pan out. It was more to reset. You understand? But again, the shadiness about Dodos thing where they concern all of us, where none of us we just fear for discuss or bring up after. You get what I say? Was that Dodos get charged and convicted for things where him doing in America. For crimes were happening in America. A place where him never go before. You understand? Even though we see that happened to D, but them had too. Which while that wasn't the reason why D, but them had get that, you know. All of this are revenge, you know. You see what I'm saying? But we'll stick with Dodos, we'll stick with the point. You know, see? But yeah, them go for Dodos and carry Dodos to America and game 20 years. See? And even before Dodos thing go on, you know, Vybes Kartel and my father, they start a thing when him Gully and Gaza thing. You know, see? And over during the period of time, the politicians them will have to call them up and talk to them and make them know say, yo, that's for done them squash them thing because it did that have a ripple effect in the ghetto amongst the youth them. Where the Gaza and where the Gully start war against one another and literally cause blood and things like that. You get what I say? So them call them in and talk to them and that now open the youth eye, empower. You understand? Because Vybes Kartel I get a youth like me and you know. You get what I say? Would always like, you know, so we can talk to the youth them understand what we are saying. Yes. See? But still, with a mind, when the youth them not listen to some liar and some little idiot, and we don't want them boy to tell we nothing neither, because no matter what I go and through me not telling a lie, me know more reality me I tell you than even what them I tell you. But I respect them and response to them because none of them put we where we there. You know, see, so that attitude, that mentality, the Vybes Kartel take and take on the moniker world boss, our title. But yeah, and then him crown himself Pharaoh after. But we'll stick with world boss right now. And the man said world boss. And I do him thing. And you can see it in him attitude. It different, it changed after that. You understand? It was, in fact, it was more in your face and standoffish type of thing. And everybody saw it and everybody knew what this was about because they were it was an official meeting between them and those. You get to me and say, no, the difference with Movada now, him did under the wings a bounty killer. You know, see it, a bounty killer, even though bounty killer used film rebellion with a more diplomatic tone. You get what I say? So while Movada in a bounty killer company, Movada obviously have to go observe bounty killer principle them. You get what I say? Because I mentor that. You understand? And the same thing there. You know, see it. So Movada did try maintain, still maintain a little low key persona in terms of badness or whatever thing like that. You get what I say? However, you see it work out in the long run when him son do what him son for do. Movada see what go up even before it happen, I got a police station in. Seeing to try to get himself out. I think I'm more in enough cases again through passion and love for you, sometimes as a prominent figure in the community, the youth them will act beyond your control, before you even get a chance to ever say the youth them passion just override rationality. You get what I say? So I'm not saying that's what happened in a Movada case, but in enough cases this could have been the whole thing. And probably Movada, by Movada if run back in and go to put himself in the danger to go get things under control, him could have been dead. You understand? So him realize him have to stay out because gunshot bust after him push him out. You get what I say? Regardless of what go on inside the behind when him out, him done out. You know, see? So for protect him whole thing, because him know the storm we are gonna come. Like me I tell you, bounty in power. Allow me I tell you. Allow me I tell. Alright. See? So I'm just gonna reason with the police and make them know so boom bam. The shit hit the fan, I'm not involved. Yes, I'm there, yes, I'm not have nothing to do with it, me done, me gone. You see what I say? But them still find him son involved critically. Him still there prison how long until now. You get what I say? And I wait for him to come. Come say why. He done say what him did I say the night already. You understand what I say? But that's why Vybes Kartel and them man they not to say nothing and the man them have substance or to because the whole of them observe a different wavelength from the youth them with up on the ground, really. You get what I say? But yeah man, ask any one of them man. At the elimination of the Dan culture result in the youth them money where it was top man and claims that them a top man like that. Anthony Brown they just get sick and dead like we did a year. George Flash are the same thing. You get what I say? Me not gonna put Willie Agard them in a bucket of fish because that there was a lot of shadiness behind for them thing. But again, you never know. You don't see it. But it was a total conspiracy against them past associate. It's a war with association war. You get what I say? It's like when me say with the 116, what you call it here? When me Serpy 116 and the 86 and 96 them. Like the 116 them, get rid of them 96 them. You understand? Because them show them up too much. Them have to answer to international powers, them international bosses. Why them money have so much power? And I reel it in front of them very eyes. You get what I say? So it's Vybes Kartel is a victim of the tragic erasing of the Dan culture in Jamaica. He's not in prison because lizard. Me and you know the evidence is not enough and it's not strong and wholesome enough. It's got too much doubt, and one doubt you can't have one doubt in a murder trial because it's a man's life. The judge is considering himself taking a man's life. You get what I say? So you can't have no doubt. And Paula Llewellyn, who saw doubts in the police case, when the police, in the Kentucky kid case, yeah, when the police have means, motive, and accessibility, the three main components in murder, yeah, to convict somebody. The police have the means, the motive, and accessibility to Kentucky kid, and him died mysteriously. And Paula Llewellyn said, she not have no. Paula Llewellyn, you say you not have no evidence, enough evidence for even take them a trial. You know see, but it was enough to send Vybes Kartel to prison, even though the same police them messed around with the evidence before trial. You understand? And messing around with the evidence before trial is also considered a crucial destruction of the case, a crucial element in destroying any murder trial. May you know that? We all know that. Yeah, but I can put that to rest. Yeah, that's my opinion. How and why Vybes Kartel is in prison. More blessed. Share, like, and subscribe.